This Troper never bothered going to the police. Who would ever believe a 6-foot-tall, 168-pound man with psychopathic tendencies would let a woman abuse him?
I'm writing a novel where a protagonist is recovering from being on the receiving end of an extremely abusive relationship with his ex-wife. The thing is, he's a loud, meddling, free-spirited, bisexual werewolf.
In my case, my now ex-girlfriend was long distance, so she was confined to emotionally abusing me by essentially boasting about the men and women she cheated on me with. And what makes it worse is she left me in the end because she couldn't put up with the fact that I shrugged it off. And I actually look forward to meeting up with her despite high chances of physical abuse and potential rape.
This Troper is almost terrified of women because of this trope. It just freaks me out to no end that a woman could abuse me any way she wants, and because of the double standard that gave birth to this trope, there'd be absolutely nothing I could do about it. In case you were wondering, I'm an extreme male shrinking violet, so I'm timid around most people anyway. This male Troper has stopped interacting with women because of this belief. Where I live, everybody thinks it's okay for women to abuse men, and that any man who defends himself is the lowest of the low. This includes the police. My friends think I'm insane for doing this, but sad truth is, it's the only way to avoid being abused.
I act social proud and confident because I hide the fact that when I said what really think women ridicule me for being so smart. I pronounce that I'm a nerd or act weird so they stay away from me. It gets lonely being deep inside my mind sometimes.
There is a Swedish political party called Feministic Initiative. Feministic Initiative, if you didn't get that. And right before the last election, I received a leaflet from them about things they wanted to accomplish. The whole leaflet was practically a list of wall bangers, but one thing that really annoyed me was that they wrote a fair bit about stopping men's violent behavior against women, but not about stopping any other violence in our society. I wasn't even old enough to vote back then, but I still emailed them and asked them what they were planning to do about women's violence against men and women's violence against women and men's violence against men, as well as a few other things I wondered about. While I did get a response about the other things, my violence-related questions were quite rudely hand-waved.
He's a loud, meddling, free-spirited, bisexual werewolf. Roar, bitch.